What if the secret to living into your 90s wasn't just about what you do, but what you stop doing? Too often, we talk about vitamins, diets, and workouts, but we rarely talk about the habits we quietly carry that age us faster than time itself. And the truth? After 60, some of the most damaging habits aren't loud or obvious. They creep in slowly in how we spend our mornings, how we respond to loneliness, how we ignore pain, because that's just part of aging, right? But here's the thing, reaching 90 isn't just luck. It's a combination of little choices made every day and some choices avoided altogether. Today, we're talking about 5 surprising habits that may be keeping you from a longer, more joyful life, and how letting them go could be the best gift you give yourself. So whether you're 61 or 81, this conversation is for you. Let's talk about it. 1. Never ignore loneliness. It ages the brain faster than you think. Loneliness doesn't always feel dramatic. Sometimes it's just silence, a quiet dinner for one, a weekend with no phone calls, a birthday remembered late, and yet it's one of the most dangerous things for aging brains. Let me introduce you to Irene. She's 74 and lives alone in Arizona. Her kids are grown, her husband passed 6 years ago, and her neighbors are friendly, but not close. She says, "I never feel lonely, I just enjoy the quiet." But last year, Irene began forgetting things, missing appointments, misplacing her keys. When her doctor ran some cognitive tests, he gently told her that isolation, even quiet, contented isolation, was changing her brain. According to the National Institute on Aging, loneliness increases the risk of dementia by up to 50%. It's not about sadness, it's about stimulation. Without regular emotional connection, the brain starts to shrink in the regions tied to memory and attention. What can you do? Even small steps matter. Join a weekly walking group, call an old friend every Friday, or volunteer, not just for others, but for you. The brain craves interaction, so don't wait for the knock on the door. Be the one who opens it. Comment yes if you felt this kind of quiet loneliness and are ready to change it. 2. Stop eating after 9 p.m. Your kidneys and heart need the break. Do you nibble a little something before bed? A bowl of cereal, a cookie, maybe a glass of juice? Meet Joseph, 67. He's retired, loves watching late-night baseball, and usually snacks during the 9th inning. Nothing big, just chips or a sweet tea. But his doctor recently warned him his kidney function was declining faster than expected. Why? Late-night eating. After 60, your kidneys become more sensitive to how often they're forced to work. Eating late, especially sugar or salt-heavy foods, forces the body to keep processing all night. That interrupts deep sleep and pushes your kidneys and heart to stay active long after they should be resting. Harvard researchers found that people who regularly eat late have higher risks of cardiovascular disease and insulin resistance. What to do? Set a soft food curfew. Try finishing your last meal by 7:30 or 8 p.m. If you're truly hungry later, sip on warm chamomile tea or have a slice of banana. Gentle, natural, and sleep-friendly. Your organs work hard for you. Let them rest. If this sounds like you or someone you love, hit like so we can help more people hear this. 3. Don't brush off sleep issues. Poor sleep is linked to shorter life. I just wake up a lot. That's normal at my age, right? That's what Elaine, 70, told herself for years. She chalked up her 2 a.m. wake-ups and groggy mornings to getting older. But after a minor stroke last fall, her neurologist asked a surprising question. How's your sleep? It turns out poor sleep isn't just a nuisance. It's a risk factor. Studies from the Mayo Clinic have linked chronic sleep disturbances in seniors to higher rates of heart disease, memory loss, and even early death. Why? Because sleep is when the body repairs itself. It's not just about rest, it's about rebuilding. And after 60, your body needs that time more than ever. If you're waking up more than twice a night or waking up tired, don't just accept it. Here's what Elaine did. She stopped watching the evening news. She dimmed her lights after 8 p.m. She started a simple bedtime routine, lavender oil, reading, and soft music. And for the first time in years, she's sleeping 6 to 7 hours without interruption. You deserve real rest, the kind that renews, not just passes the hours. If your sleep feels shallow or scattered, take it seriously. Small changes like turning off screens early or adding a calming tea ritual can make a big difference. 4. Never say it's too late to start. That belief ages you instantly at 62. Dennis had already decided his best years were behind him. He'd retired early, moved to Florida, and spent most days watching TV or sitting on the porch. He told himself, I've earned this. But deep down, he felt stuck, like life was moving around him, not with him. One day, his daughter brought him to a community center just to check it out. There, he met a group of men his age learning to play guitar, something he'd always wanted to do. Now, Dennis plays every Wednesday. He's learning, laughing, and for the first time in years, growing. Here's what science says. Seniors who take up new skills, languages, instruments, dancing, show stronger brain health, better emotional resilience, and longer lifespans. The danger isn't aging, it's stagnation. When you say it's too late, you're sending a message to your body and brain to stop trying. But when you say, why not now, you light a fire. So pick up the paintbrush, join the choir, learn Tai Chi, It doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be yours. You're not done. Not by a long shot. Comment, why not now, if there's something you've always wanted to try. 5. Don't bottle up emotions. Your immune system is listening. You've probably heard don't make a fuss or just be strong. And while resilience is powerful, silence can sometimes hurt more than it helps. Let's talk about Helen. She's 76, widowed for over a decade, and known in her neighborhood as the strong one. She always shows up with a smile, always says, I'm fine. But behind closed doors, Helen battles grief, anxiety, and fatigue. A recent study from UCLA revealed that chronic emotional suppression weakens the immune system in older adults. Inflammation goes up, healing slows down, and vulnerability to illness increases. Why? Because emotions aren't just in your head, they're physical. Your nervous system, hormones, and immune cells all react to how you process stress. When you bottle things up, you deny your body the release it needs to recover. So what did Helen do? She started journaling. She joined a bereavement group, quietly, at first. She let herself feel. Not every day was easy, but now she says, I'm still strong, but I'm human too. Let yourself be human. Cry when you need to. Talk to a trusted friend. Even 10 minutes a day writing your thoughts can change the way your body carries stress. This isn't weakness, it's wisdom. So here's the truth. Living well into your 90s isn't about perfection. It's about presence, awareness, kindness to yourself in ways you may not have known you needed. You don't have to fear aging, not when you're still growing. Let go of loneliness. Rest your organs. Guard your sleep. Open your heart to new experiences. Speak what's inside. These aren't just tips, they're invitations to live fully, richly, and with intention. You're not finished. Your body, your mind, your spirit, they're still listening. Even one change this week, one small shift, can ripple outward and change everything. And if this video reminded you of something you've been meaning to do, consider this your sign. You're doing better than you think. If this brought you comfort or clarity, consider subscribing. We're here for you every step of the way.